So here is my van. It's not mine, of course, I'm just borrowing it from a friend of mine, but it's an old Toyota Hiace, a long version. Very good for my purpose here. So that's it. Okay, guys, I am up in the mountains, a rather high mountainous area. I'm on my way from Stavanger to Oslo. So this is called Suleskar, and this road is only open in the summer months. So we are now in September 19, and once the snow comes, this road will not be kept open. So the road is quite narrow, as you can see. So this is like the shortcut between Stavanger and Oslo. But if you have a very big vehicle, I will not recommend you to drive here, obviously. So I'm driving a Toyota Hiace van. I'll probably show it to you guys later on. So the sheep, I think, they have been collected for the season, because in the summer season the sheep, the lamb and the sheep, they will graze up here. But since winter is approaching, they obviously have taken the sheep down to lower areas. I saw in the lower areas they still have some sheep, some lambs. So I hope you enjoy the nature here. It's quite barren. That's how it is. Barren and wild, but in the winter time is very beautiful with a lot of snow. So okay, I'll take a break now. Okay guys, so we are starting descent. As you can see, there are no trees here, so this area is below the tree line. There might have been one occasional bush, of course there are, but also the sheep, they help keeping the landscape open. They eat basically anything. So what is interesting is that Norway was covered by ice. So if you look around even high up here, you see a lot of rolling stones. You can find them all over Norway, and especially in this part of Norway. So it's quite amazing to think that this place was covered with ice during the Ice Age. That is quite something. So we have a lot of rocks. Norway, some foreigners said Norway is a big mountain. one big rock. Yeah, we don't have a lot of arable soil here. That's true. So Norway is basically a lot of big rocks. So we have a quite steep hill here. It says low gear, and the trees are getting taller. So we are probably coming down to, I said on the last clip, I said that we're not usual people stay. Usual, you know, in Norway, vanlige folk. Vanlig is like usual, but of course the correct English would be to say that not the ordinary people stay, like even ordinary people, but you know what I mean. It's not a place for the common man to live permanently. That is especially made for tourists. The last place we passed by, but here I'm quite sure we're gonna come down to the, yeah, here you see there are some farms and stuff down there in the valley. So it still says here 10% descent, low gear. Okay, so we are, wow, they have actually street lights here, so it means we are in and that is a place to the left. You cannot see it here maybe, but there's a very nice place for like bicycles and people walking, jogging. So obviously this is a place where people live and roam around. So here we have
Om 600 meter.
Okay, so I have come down to an intersection, and the maps
Ta til venstre.
tells me ta til venstre, go towards the left. So okay, cool. We're going towards Valle and Dalen. Wow, here we have, maybe you will not see it, but there's a kindergarten here with a lot of kids. Very cute. I cannot see it maybe. So anyway, they are training the kids in Norway to always go outside, even if it's nasty weather. So here they have this the civilization guys, Haukeli 98, Hovden 69. And we are back in the civilization where ordinary housing is for the farmers, for the, I don't know what they live with here, but farming is obviously important, probably also logging from the old days, and yeah, this is a very beautiful traditional part of Norway where there are some traditional old style buildings, as far as I have understood, but I'm not familiar with this place.